I was probably 20 and I went to the gym. Again, this was during college. I tried all the other gym stuff, the equipments and other body pump and weightlifting classes and aerobics. And then I saw this thing called yoga, except I thought it was for meditation and prayer, but I decided to go to it, and made me very bendy and made me realize, oh, I'm actually very bendy, and it got me very excited. Yeah, I even remember telling my ex-boyfriend then at a time, I was this thing called yoga, but he seemed to kind of laugh it off as if like it was no big deal. Little did I know that, 15 years later, I'd still be in it.
This is probably like the 60s or something like that. I seem to remember books that my parents had in the house about yoga, but I never actually connected with it. I had polio when I was much younger, so I've always had challenged my legs. Although years later, I maybe just started thinking that maybe I should try this out. So much later, I sort of arrived at yoga. I think some therapist told me you should try yoga or something. There's something in the back of my mind. So it's always kind of been there. And slowly, I guess as the years go by, I seem to be getting deeper into the practice.
I'd like to eventually, somewhere in the near future, have a massage school, a proper massage school where we don't just talk about happy endings. Rubbing coins on each other and suction cups. That'd be nice to do. I'd like to help people more, to do more charity work and somehow combine giving to the community as well as giving massage to the community, spreading the love that way.
Yes, it's. I think community is an important aspect of where all this is going, and I'm hoping to see that these little babies will grow maybe into a bigger retreat somewhere. I'd always like to think that we'd always be able to serve the community, so that's something that seems to be always in the back of my mind, that whatever we're doing, if we can bring in the community wherever we are, that would be really good. Don't give up. If you believe in yourself, keep at it. Don't give up. There's always going to be obstacles, and in fact, obstacles will probably make you stronger. But if you don't deal with the obstacles, you will probably not get anywhere.
Don't listen. It's going to be the hardest because you're going to deal with families and friends and colleagues who I think they're just trying to be cautious, or that's their form of caring, but it comes off very negative and it will put you down, but they don't know any better than you do, so the best is to keep going and just don't listen. Best to listen to your gut feeling.